Morning. I'm just cooking lunch at 10 o'clock in the morning, as you do. Now, there's an article from the Daily Mail. Yesterday, I think I put this up. I've got a page on Facebook, for those of you who don't know, called The Police, the Worst Emergency Service. And I've put this up there now, and shock horror, suddenly it's been discovered that hundreds of police officers have been accused of sexual assault. And most of them get away with it. Now, this channel, of course, has a mainstream media blackout on it. Perhaps if you hadn't done that, HM government, a lot of women might have been saved from being sexually assaulted by coppers, but that's the way you want it. PC, we're racing into 2015. We're going backwards. By the end of it, it'll be in 2014. PC Andrew Robertson, Aberdeenshire Police, charged with rape, found not guilty. There you go. I don't need to say anymore, do I, guys? I mean, not just these lists of bank coppers. I mean, this is what this whole channel's been about, is corruption in the establishment. And lo and behold, the Daily Mail suddenly realised it goes on. DC David Moffat, Cumbria Police, charged with assault, found not guilty. PC Mark Doherty, Glasgow Police, charged with indecent assault, proceeding. Superintendent Andy Rowe, Metropolitan Police, gross misconduct, sacked. Wow. Guess he hacked someone off then. Peter Bahan. Dunno. Might be a misprint. That might actually be Bahan. Might actually be his name. Surrey Police, indecent images of children, proceeding. PC Lee Brightman, Hertfordshire Police, charged with rape, jailed for 4 years. Sergeant Nick Lidston, Cambridgeshire Police, rape and child sex attacks, jailed for 14 and a half years. I think I remember this one. I'm sure this was in the local papers. I thought it was indecent images though, so that looks like there was a bit more to the story than we were told in the press. And the new chief constable at the time, I forget which there was, because I've had two sacked, so there's been so many. But the new chief constable said he was still working then, because that's going back. I think it was Simon Parr, so that is going back a bit. But apparently, when it came to light, that the chief constable said he knew nothing about it, despite the fact I think the guy was confined to desk duties. There's a shining example of a leader knowing his troops. So, yeah, wow, not surprised there, really, Cambridgeshire. You're all perverts and deviants. Mark Turner, West Midlands, supply of Class A drugs, jailed for 8 years. PC Michael Marsden. There's an actor called Michael Marsden. He's quite good, actually. Devon and Cornwall, charged with manslaughter, proceeding. Also, PC Simon Tensky. Three of them, and Sergeant Jan Kingshaw, all charged with manslaughter. And she's got a retrial. I presume it's a she, Jan. So we don't know how that one turned out. Devon and Cornwall Police, if anyone remembers, from 2014. Kevin Story, Scottish Borders, rape and indecent assault, jailed for 12 years. C.I. Paul Cahill, Metropolitan Police, supplying Class A drugs, 12 months CD. There's that CD again. Conditional discharge, I think we got for that one. PC Gary Christie, Northumbria Police, charged with misconduct, proceeding. PC Kevin Duffy, Avon and Somerset. Oh, there's 4 more here now. Avon and Somerset. All charged with misconduct. PC Kevin Duffy, WPC Helen Harris, WPC Leanne Winter, and PCSO Andrew Passmore. PCSO was jailed for 4 months. Duffy was jailed for 10 months and the two women were acquitted. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Unless they tried to drag them down with them or something. PC Daniel Williams, Metropolitan Police, charged with voyeurism. They're all perverts. That's proceeding. PC Katrina Staff, Norfolk Police, charged with fraud. Proceeding. Ben Staff, Norfolk Police, charged with fraud. Jailed for 4.5 years. Oh, so that must have been the same fraud, I would think, then. Okay. So it looks like she'll probably go down. PC Katrina Staff. Right, free from South Wales Police, all proceeding, all charged with theft, so. Wow. And these are the people we have enforcing law and order. Or should I say, enforcing law and order. Might be nearer the mark. See you later.